Is that now? It is Tuesday night. And for the millions and millions of Michael Parnaby fans out there, it is time for Giant Slaying on the MPG network. Last week, our heroes looked to fight a hill giantess of operatic proportions, but this combat was over before Dave Smith even had time to warm up his vocal cords, or indeed operate his microphone. But no sooner was that combat over than a huge Hellgigus and some temple priests appeared to interrupt Teredi's reverie while looking at the many fur rugs in this cavern. The Hellgigus proved quite strong, but ultimately no match for our heroes, and in the end it was Dex, the plucky gnome, who struck the Gigas in his most private parts and slew the creature. The heroes then mopped up the temple priests and knew it was time to take stock. Heroes, what stock do you take? Chicken. Well, there might well be some chickens in here left over for the giantess to feast on. Dogren, if you wish to take some of the carcasses or the remains to eat.
I would rather heal us if possible, please.
Well, that could be possible, yes, if you would like to do so. I mean, Barrett probably won't need to worry.
Okay, who doesn't need to worry, so...
Remember, you get all your resources back right at the start of every session, so...
Oh, well, that's perfect then.
I'm just trying to move Baron out of the way of the door.
So are we discluding Baron then?
Oh, you can include Baron. I mean, he's basically in his lava, bath.
Oh yeah, but still...
He'll get there eventually, but if you do heal him, if you're channeling, you may as well include him.
That's what I was going to do. Alright. I think I'll do 2 channels, because that'll pretty much do for those. Yep. Okay. I should have actually...
You did not do that for everyone, did you? No, automatically.
No, because I'm an idiot, I actually targeted everybody, then didn't hit heal.
That's okay.
Apologies, everybody.
Everyone, I've applied it to Baron. If you could apply the 34 hit points of healing for those who need it, please.
Just for me. Never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
Carry the 1.
I don't do maths after 6 p.m.
Use the thumbs.
6 a.m. for me.
Touche.
On. Level. 3, 2, 3. Oh, that was a good one. Not bad at all. All right. And
Oh,
what else is looking dodge?
Oh, that was Q serious on a particular person. Yeah.
Heroic. Boomba.
No. Thank you,
Yep.
Dolgren.
Okay, and how's Dex looking? Not too bad. Okay.
Dex, actually, who must have wandered off, would have, when he took that healing from you, would have gone to 0, which I will...
Oh, okay.
No, I'm here. I did it.
Not Dex, sorry, Teredy. Sorry, Dave. It's hard to pull you two apart.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Getting us mixed up. That's... I mean, he's a halfling, I'm a gnome. That's super racist.
Same. Yep. Alright.
Well, there is one guy who plays on Saturday who has a gnome, but he has a paper bag over his head and pretends to be a halfling because he thinks one of the other characters wants to kill gnomes. But, that's just...
Never talk about your other groups. What the hell?
Boomba. Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Now use the rest of your healing to heal Baron up before he disappears for the night.
He's getting there on the... There's another one, so I can take him down to another one.
What, I'm going to heal him before he disappears?
Yeah.
He's around.
That sounds like a good use of resources.
We kick him into the wall. Bugger off. Don't take our healing.
And then we take any potions he's got on him.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Well, no, I doubt he has any. But...
Well, since he can sort of regenerate whilst he's in the mountain, I think I'll be right. Okay, beautiful.
One question, Ash. Why didn't Brondar strip mine all the other characters that were dead?
Because we're not allowed to do that. That's mix rules. Sorry,
Well,
we can technically do it, except let's just say there are limitations on it. You could best explain, Mick.
yeah, it's one or the other. So you can keep existing equipment around, but it means new characters that come along will have to use that equipment to equip their characters, or
Which may not work.
that's right. So you lose that from that character, and but you get equipment when you generate a new character.
But he makes it doubly difficult on us, Andrew, because he only gives us half starting gold. I thought I'd throw that in there, Michael. Don't hit me.
No.
Well, I do follow that same view, Ash.
You do as well?
Yeah.
is dead.
Well, there you go.
It was tried and tested with the other groups, which is why I brought it into ours.
All that we need to be talking about really is Brondar's absolute victorious killing on Saturday, because he was an absolute beast.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah,
Done.
playing a subpar campaign, not as good as that Halloween one, but anyway.
Yeah. well, obviously, but
He keeps getting saved by his magic ring.
that's right. I'll be back in a sec.
Well,
But again, talking about another group.
that's right, Dave. We don't really want to do that. Though Michael is very famous for in a campaign where we needed to have rings of sustenance, forgetting to have it not once, but twice when given the opportunity. Though he may say someone else rolled up his character, I'm not convinced that was the case.
No, I definitely did it. I didn't like the railroading.
Yes, you took a moral stance.
I did.
Survival mode. That's what he wanted.
Well, what can I tell you other than the chickens' carcasses that are there ready for the eating that I assume Dahlgren is salivating over? Did this thing... This is in the room in general, at least, to look at. I may have already added stuff. Let me see. Not that it'll matter too much. We even do it again.
And Terity, Von Asden, don't touch that giantess's body.
You don't have to worry about me. It's no longer breathing. It's one Aston you got to worry about. With
You'd be worried about both their rods coming out. That's the thing.
All right, I don't think I have. So you would find, because I'm sure you'll spend the right time to identify it, an amulet of natural armor +1, a belt of mighty constitution +2, chainmail +2 but giant size, a lucerne hammer +2, and 2 potions of cure serious wounds.
Get off me, Charity.
That is off the operatic hill giant.
Can you re-roll all that stuff as if we're level 14?
On the other, you find giant size half plate +1, a headband of alluring charisma +2, a holy text of Zervasvata, the fire giant god, a scroll of delay poison, a scroll of remove disease, and some powdered diamond.
What does the holy text have to say for itself?
Well, you would, Dahlgren, if you flick through it, would consider that this is, I mean, I imagine you would, unlike one of your party members, you accept there are gods, but this is not one you think anyone should be following. Yeah. I mean, it's an anathema to you.
Yeah. Roger that.
But, if you wish to destroy it, it's not protected in any particular manner. If you wish to use it as toilet paper.
Given what it is, I think it's disgusting, but I also want to be practical. Does it look like it may be worth money?
To the right, potentially fire giants or a collector of curios might well want something like this.
Nah, fuck this. Nah. I take it and bash it up real good. You know what? Symbolically, I'm gonna run Heartspit right through the middle of it. I'm going to use a giant killing weapon to put a gigantic hole through the tome.
I never picked you as one to burn books there, Dahlgren.
And where do you then leave said text?
Is that an altar there?
It does look a bit like it, but I think this is just the bedroom for visitors. In this case, it was the hill giantess. So a table with some stone blocks to eat off of.
Utter disdain, just chuck it on the floor. Toss away casually.
Yep. Okay, no, that...
Got rid of that Horcrux. Excellent. Let's carry on.
Well done. That makes sense. And there is some other items. Terity has been unsuccessful.
Ooh. I'll take the now. Remove disease and delay poison. Are they both arcane and divine? Or only divine?
If they're on your spell list, yes, certainly likely to be divine. But
I'd say so too, but
it is possible.
Yeah, that's why. No,
someone who has used magic dice.
Divine. Okay. And delay. No, I'm 99% sure that's the case. I just wanted to, because sometimes they're both. Okay. All right. Is it all right if I take both the scrolls? They only work for divine casters.
Go for it.
Yeah.
We got one in the party. I mean,
add it to his ledger of loot taken.
Terity goes over to Von Aston and hands him over the rod. What's this thing? Von.
And sorry, Terity, that was not sexual innuendo. That was actually an item.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Checking.
So you want me to identify it, do you?
Please.
It's a diamond rod. Good for a
there you go.
female insertion pleasures.
I've done the ID in the party sheet, Von Aston, which obviously you are holding at the moment.
Oh, lava rod.
Barrett might like that to add to his bath.
Diamond strap on. Awesome.
He's stroking his rod in the lava.
No, I think it's the other way around. If you stroke the rod, lava comes out. Cast Detect Secret Doors and do a walk around.
Sure, roll away. Or do you not need to roll? Are you actually casting Detect Secret Doors, or are you using an innate ability?
An innate ability.
His eyes.
Oh, well, then you'll need to make a roll.
Where the hell is it going?
And you seem fairly confident that there are no secret doors or concealed doors.
Have I stopped being sickened?
Let me. I think you guys have taken at least 10 minutes in all of this. So perhaps if we can remove some things that are less than 10 minutes, and I will remove some of those things, yes, like sickened. Which would be greater invisibility gone to. Sickened fawn a rook. I presume bless is gone. Oh, I should have left that there because it was off. Is Unshakable Zeal off, Michael?
Yep.
Do I just click off on Barrett's sheet, or is there an off thing you do?
An off thing.
All right, you've done it. Yep. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, one thing you guys do realise is that you would be starting to potentially feel the effects of exhaustion, given you've been going for some time in what is a mammoth long day without rest.
Have you forgotten how to DM? You don't tell the party when to rest.
Yeah, Michael doesn't allow that sort of stuff.
No, he doesn't let you rest irrespective of what the scenario
Yeah,
is.
no, 100%. Yeah.
But,
Yeah, he'd be. You feel too fresh after that giant fight that you just had.
Yeah. You're on 5 hit points. Well, that's 4 more than you need.
Yeah,
Keep
you've
going.
only been adventuring for 7 minutes total. So, no.
Well, you guys have been adventuring for more than 7 minutes. The last time you rested, you were obviously still in the bowels of the mountain, and you've come a long way since then. But
Right.
that doesn't mean you can't keep on going.
Well,
I'm
We
pretty
need to
much out of spells.
mm,
I vote rest. Or you can just give me 2 hours and I'll use that stack. And I'll be able to cast shitloads of stuff again.
I mean,
Don't we need to wait for dawn for Dahlgren to greet the Lord of the Morning and whatever mumbo jumbo the gods make him do?
Possibly.
correct.
But it depends where you want to go, what you want to do.
Alright, well, I mean, healing-wise, I still got some sort of mid-level healings, though I don't have any channels. Not that my healing is going to keep us up and out of danger, particularly. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Well, what do people want to do? The god is saying that we're tired.
Can we barricade ourselves in here, or
We could just take watches like the old days.
Yeah. Maybe just
We
on
only
the
need
side
2
that's...
hours. Oh, except for you, Dolgren.
What's that?
Nap stack. We only need 2 hours because I got a nap stack. We can all basically have an overnight
But like-
rest in 2 hours, except for our healing aspects.
Yeah, but the thing is, yes. Yeah, the thing is I
morning
have
wood.
to be there in the morning regardless, yeah.
We could make a little fort under the pelts over there in the corner, so that they don't see us when they come in or whatever.
Ooh.
If they haven't been bundled up already and stuffed by Terity somewhere.
Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Let's make ourselves a little fort and just keep an eye out from there.
All right. So you're going to run with your watches, which there are 6. Would you like to position yourselves wherever you are going to be within the room?
4 hours?
And note that the door is still open.
Can we close and somehow
Well, I think Charity's closed it.
engineeringly lock it somehow?
I'll give that a go.
Nora could do it, but he's not good with his with.
So I'll go and get some bits and
Movement.
pieces. Oh. Sorry, Cole. Nora,
That's all
do
right.
you want to give me a hand?
I'll watch.
Okay.
I can carry some stuff.
Is this the disable device check?
No, I was going to use knowledge engineering.
Yes, yeah.
But because Norak's watching, I might fat myself off at the same time.
So would that be a wisdom assist from my part then? Of working out. Actually, no, it should be a wisdom check to see if I stay there.
Can I assist?
So if you're moving up there and going to see, yes. Okay, yep. Well, you've made some adjustments to the door, Terity.
All right. Let's go
Nice
get
one,
some.
Curtis.
Still reckon we should have used that
Oh,
big flames beamer to pop the door shut.
it was the assist. Appreciate it. Oh, who's there waiting for me? I start crawling over like a cat, reaching my hands out. in like
Austin
paw,
Powers,
like-
more like it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll get over to here and start flipping.
Yeah,
on my
babe.
Hey,
back.
no,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Oh, no.
Leave me alone. I draw my
Oh,
I draw my
fell.
weapon.
Oh, I fell again. Oh,
Draw-
look at the- oh,
There you
Draw
go.
my weapon.
Uncheese his weapon.
What are they doing under the furs?
Hulk
Respectfully
Uh,
keeping a
alright.
distance from each other.
Cast one person on decks.
He has a plus 20 to any will saves that you cast, Charity. Narok, if you'd like to make a fortitude save first to see if you stay awake.
I certainly can do that. And he falls asleep.
No.
No.
Dex. Or in fact, you could make a perception check as well, Narok.
I shall perceive some shit.
Okay.
Or not.
From over there, It's possible you hear some thudding noises from outside in the corridor, but that it's sort of over very quickly.
So Andrew, I wait up.
And that's not on the door, but as if potentially running down the tunnel or up the tunnel.
Oh, okay. Traffic, as it were.
Yes, but only once. Did you wish to do anything? It doesn't interrupt, doesn't go on the door, as I said. If not...
Only at the point where I hand over to the next person on watch and say I heard some walking or running up and down the corridor once or twice. There was nothing to be afraid of that I know of. I'm going to sleep.
So I wait up with Narok just for the first part of his watch. And
Yeah.
I look to Narok and I say, when we first started on this journey, Narok, our goals were pretty clear. You know, stop the orcs and then the giants, and stop them from killing all the little people and taking control. But this has got a little bit more personal for you. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I just feel the need to kill Bigglesworth. That's pretty much why I'm still going.
And
I'll get him eventually.
And if he's not in our path along the way, do you think you'll be searching for him once we have concluded our campaign?
Well, yeah. You don't fuck with someone's family, especially not their parents. So, if you are all, and like looks around the group of all these snoring ferals that he's with, if at the end you want to continue on a side sojourn, if we can't find the satanic little grey-haired evil bastard, you can come along with me, because that's what I will be doing.
You took the words that I could use right here, and that's, you don't fuck with family. And Narok, I consider you family.
Hang on a second, I've got to do it.
Stabs Terity in the face.
That's nice, Funsty.
I appreciate your kind words. Just for reference, if he rolled under 50, he would have patted him on the head and say, "That's a good boy."
I like the outcome then.
And with that, I suppose I go and gently but forcefully wake up the next person.
Dex, up to you to make a staying awake roll, fortitude save, and then a perception check. Please.
Sorry, Terity, I didn't mean to cockblock you there.
Oh dear. Well, let us assume that Barrett is too exhausted. Terity, could you make a perception check, please? Well, let's just assume you have a feeling that all is not well, and you sort of wake up and you just sort of hear the thud of footsteps again in the corridor and sort of the noise of someone at the door, but it looks like Dex is asleep on watch.
I crawl over to him ever so slightly, brush my lips against his ear as I whisper with a bated breath, "Dex, you've fallen asleep. We have company." Fingers in Uranus. That's not a finger.
It's not Uranus?
Dex, do you choose to wake up, or do you lie there and think of England?
Yeah, if it's my choice, then I wake up with a start.
Yeah.
And I put my finger to my lips, and then my finger to his lips, and go, "Shh."
Wait, I thought you said we were under attack.
No, I said.
And you can hear the thudding and the banging.
Let's wake the others quietly. No, you go the other ones.
Wait, he's not here.
I know Narok likes to be waken up, so I slide my hands under his armor and just gently twist those nipples. And I go, Narok, shh.
Yeah,
Well, let's assume.
he has no words, and he is very shocked.
You sort of hear some banging as if there's someone trying to push the door, but you can only imagine that Terity and Von Aston and Narok have done an extremely good job of stopping someone pushing through it. I mean, I could say you might catch the words that say, "It's locked, let's move on." We'll check with the boss.
Excellent.
Von Aston's still sleeping.
They haven't woken you up, Von Aston.
Wait, we're not going to weekend at Bernie's these giants?
Let's try and get a full night's sleep.
So Dex, yeah, it's still a bit of your watch. What do? You move over there.
Yeah, I'm wide awake, watching, make sure Terry goes back to sleep.
Yeah, well, he's moved over to Narok, it would seem.
And I fall asleep just locking eyes with Dex.
He sleeps with his eyes open, looking at me.
Well, all right. So Dex, I think that let's assume you stay awake. If you're just staying there, you don't hear anything more. Terity, let's assume you stay awake. I was sort of thinking, Dex, if you'd gone up to the door, I could have borrowed your phrase and said, "There is a rogue in my tunnel. You may fire when ready. Commence primary ignition." Which I presume was something that had happened.
Yeah, that's. I haven't been killed before being able to react this session, so I can't say stuff like that.
And then maybe a lightning bolt would have come out. Who knows? Terity, you can make a perception check. You sort of get the feeling that you just sort of see sparks of light appear around the door and the whole door bursts in. So you could certainly attempt, I mean, everyone can roll initiative, but you could certainly attempt to wake up someone you're next to straight away, given you were awake and alert to this.
Which I do with a elbow into the rib.
While I grab these guys, let me just...
Oh. Oh, what? Ah, there we go. It's slow.
All right. Visible. So, Terity, you would see, stepping through, some temple priests, and they look. You've seen fire giants. They look especially angry. you know, and you can understand Giant, I think, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, they're sort of saying, the Desecrator is here. Zervasvata has spoken. Who has defiled the holy book?
Only a doggy. Well done. We'll pay that. Have a book and fuck the rest of us. No.
See, I did the right thing. Praise
Yeah,
Torag.
You cut a hole in the middle of it, and then we let Terity have watch. That's...
Terity, it is in fact your go.
Well, I'm going to inspire with the loudest voice I can, in case any of my friends are still asleep. And I say as my joke, it's time to wake up and make a mockery of these fire giants.
Alright.
And then, as any good bard would do, I go invisible.
Excellent. Well, if that is your go, then Dahlgren, you're going to need to make a perception check.
Oh, excellent. Will do.
And I think, yes, you can wake up now. If you're telling me you sleep in your armor, that will have other
I
effects.
could tell you that, but that would be untrue. Alright.
So you would be unarmored, and if you know that if you exert yourself, you are going to feel fatigued, or whatever the first level one is, because you've gone so long and you haven't yet had a full night's rest, and you're about to do extra stuff.
What if
So it depends what you choose to do.
you know what I'm gonna do? Grab Heartspit. Like, do I think these are coming from around the corner down there? I didn't hear all that.
You've vaguely heard. You've heard the Terity, so you know combat's on, and you can feel the heat almost coming out. So
Heartspit out and waiting for them to charge down this way, and once they do, I'll give one of them a poke. If that makes me fatigued, then so be it.
okay, so there are things that can remove that effect if you choose to do that.
Enlighten me, good sir.
And I can't remember offhand, but I think I could be wrong. But heal, restoration, or possibly even lesser restoration, there might be some effects. But I'm not applying it yet because it depends what you actually do. So at the moment,
so I'll have basically one of two stages of tiredness, exhaustion, whatever, depending on the scenario.
just that if you do something, you'll be fatigued.
Good. Okay, roger that. Cute.
And that's really only if it's physical exertion like combat. At the moment, if you just cast a spell or whatever else, no. Narok, you are awake. If you're sleeping in your armor, you have it on, but I would imagine...
Whoa. Oh, hang on. I thought
You may if it's light armor or something like that.
Yeah, from memory, I do sleep in it because it is a mithril shirt. From memory. Yeah, it's a mithril chain shirt, so I do sleep in it. We had that discussion, I don't know, I think around episode 70.
Probably, maybe when you're in the Minderhall valleys doing a lot of camping out at night, perhaps.
Yeah, but I think the go was like I'm sleeping in it. It just takes me a little bit more to get up, but I'm fine once I'm up or something. I can't remember. I'll leave the decision to you.
Yes. All right. So you, I mean, you're certainly able to act. You can see the giants there. They seem fairly worked up. And you did catch, although I don't think because you don't understand giant, or assume you don't understand giant, you wouldn't know what they said.
Not so much. No, but I can sort of assume that... Oh, God, I don't even know. I can assume that they're not very happy. So
Yes.
Sort of 5, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And then I'll just move there and stop because I'll have something that may be able to be used. Cool.
Von Aston, perception check.
As Narok
please.
passes me, I'm just here.
Yes, you wake up. You're obviously lying down. Presumably you don't wear any armour anyway.
No, I've got a crappy mithril shirt on.
You have got a mithril shirt.
Yep.
Does that impede your arcane casting?
Mithril reduces it.
Right.
Yeah, so the
There's still a
the numbers are
10%.
wrong in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers are wrong there, but the mithril reduces the... it's either by 5 or 10. Now you make me equal up.
Well, it's just something to be aware of. Obviously, arcane casters don't often wear metal because it gives them a percentage chance of failure. But it could be worth it.
Lucky Von Aston has only just started wearing it.
Yes, only this night.
It only happened tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so I'm snoring away. I wake up thanks to thunderous hooves and cranky giantesses coming in.
What you think is the case, but you're lying down, can't see anything from there, so you'd need to move action if
I'm
you're going to
stand
get up.
And
Yep.
I'm on my phantom steed, since people seem to be getting ready for attention.
Okay.
Now it's my faithful steed.
Dex perception check,
Uh,
please.
are the creatures counted as a trap?
No.
That's rigged.
But,
So I
with
can't
plus
use all of my
300.
stuff.
You can hear the noise. You're obviously lying down, and presume you're not wearing heavy armor.
So I will get up and draw my weapons. Ooh, big round, big round.
Okay. This one is one, so it's going to move up to here and engage you. Now, Dahlgren, is 32 really a miss on you?
No, under normal circumstances, that would be exact.
Yes.
And of course, because I have no armor, then it is definitely a hit.
Yes. This one walks up and can Dahlgren, Narok, Terity, and what will be Barrent make fortitude saves, please. As you find the area seems to suck the very moisture out of you.
Oh, here we go.
And you see a strange expression on this giant waving its hands around as if it's not giant-like. It almost possesses human qualities.
Oh,
Go and get him.
Hey, Narok, is that your dad?
Eagles were.
So, let's see. Terity takes 48 points of damage. Get that on. Narok, you take 48 points of damage. Dahlgren, you take 24 points of damage. And I will get Barrent.
Your dad is a real dick.
Mm-hmm. Girlfriend.
I pictured Narok Zed snapping them with the head flick.
Yeah.
As does Barrett. Comes up. Dolgan, you could have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Wait. I shall. Alright. Temple Punts number 3. Let's do it.
That is a miss.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
And certainly, Narok, as he gets near you, you see the number 2 call out, "Leave him, he's mine." But you do, let me see, not you, sorry, Narok, I will get to, Dahlgren, you, hopefully this will make some sense to you, but if not, then
Possibly.
Barrett wakes up and gets up and prepares himself, though he is obviously unarmored. Where did I get to Dex? Oh no, Dex, that's right, you got up beforehand. So it's back to Terity again.
Alright.
But sorry, Dahlgren, I do need to apply the exhausted condition to you.
Yeah, roger that.
Oh, fatigued, rather, wrong one.
Fatigued, yep.
There we go. Which will be the same for anyone who does anything physically exerting, physical exertion.
Excellent.
So I cast haste on those in range.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, I do, buddy.
Yeah, baby.
And I whisper, "For family."
You dirty little creep.
Oh, so have you hasted the giants?
No, they're not my family. They're just my toys. T for toys. I continue my body performance.
Dahlgren.
Alright, let's do it then. Alright, that being the case, so all the T's are Temple Guard?
Yes, but number 2 is the one that possesses a human-like quality to its face and has been
Number 2 is the
waving
one.
its arms around.
The one at the back. Okay. Alright. So yep. Assignment is clear. However, since I'm here for the moment, I'm going to try and poke 3. Just to get him out of the way. That's better.
That is a hit.
Bunga. Okay. I'm going to... No, I'm good. Soak some hits.
Narok.
No, I'm trying to do something and it's not working. Narek is going to do something he hasn't done before. He's going to take a 5-foot step, which he has done before, but there's something more important. He has the breath weapon from the... Oh god, I've broken it now. The Winterwolf headband that he received quite a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just looking for an opportunity to use it because usually people stand in front of him. So this is the first time he's close enough to do it. He can get Priest 3, Priest 1, and Priest 2 without getting anybody else. However, I'm trying to make sure that it actually auto-applies the damage. But I think I screwed the pooch on building this. But I'll roll it anyway because it's funny. So how do I target people again? Hold down control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deselect yourself.
Did I do that right? Yes,
Click
I
on
did.
yourself as well.
And
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
And then I click cast on the spell, or do I pick it up and drop it on them?
Click save first because it's probably a reflex save.
So the magnifying glass on the right next to the square box, click that.
Yep, I've done that, and then I've got the cast, attack, save.
Yep, save now.
So I click save.
And then it'll keep targeted those who failed. So then now click the damage, I assume.
Which I'm going to have to do manually. 'Cause I didn't build it right. So it's 7d6 if they passed, which...
Just
You
In there.
accept the cold, so they'll take more damage.
yeah,
Okay.
in that right click, and then choose the one at 3 o'clock, add action. And then there's at 3 o'clock, add damage.
Is add action,
Yep.
add heal,
And then
add damage.
damage.
Oh, look at you.
Click
Teaching
the
a
magnifying
retard.
glass.
Teaching a retard on the fly. And that'll pop up. And
Yep.
then...
Choose your damage dice down the bottom. So select, you said 7d6, so grab the d6, right click till you get to 7 of them,
And then...
drop that in there.
Oh, yep.
And then type underneath, just type hold all lowercase.
COLD in lowercase. And then close it.
And yep, then you should be all good now.
And now I hit attack or cast.
The damage bit.
Blood
Damage one you
droplet.
just.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, well done. It's even done the vulnerable bit. That has worked out well. Excellent.
Cool. I did a thing. And because I'm hasted, do I get an attack?
No, you do not. Only on a full round you get an extra attack, but you've used your standard action for this.
I'm very
But you are now fatigued.
Cool.
Which I will add in, and it is Von Aston.
Did the thing. Yeah.
Because you inspired me with that, I'm going to trot over here, and similar to you, wrong one.
So how do you move it once you've drawn it?
You've got 2 touch points. You've got the bit in the corner,
Yep.
so you can actually grab it and move it like that, and then
Sweet.
you have on the number up the top, and you
Yep.
can increase
Yep.
or decrease the size and the angle.
Awesome. Thank you.
No, I like this.
And we have this recorded, so I can, if I forget, you can just
Yes.
say, watch the recording, dickhead, and I can. And that will be fine.
Yeah, bastards, tell you. I'm going to use the Staff of Frost, Turn of Cold. And then,
Save. And now you hit the damage. Look at
Yep.
that. I love it.
Well done.
Look at us.
Dex.
I play this frequently.
Well, I'm going to struggle to be as effective as everyone else since I'm going to have to double move to not even get into combat.
Sorry.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm going to get there.
Right. Number 1 continues, is going to beat down on Dolgren. Now, Dolgren, it is 22 a hit on your unarmoured self.
Well, yeah, it absolutely would be. That was an unsavoury amount of dice that you just rolled. I'm not impressed.
Yes. Potentially. And Well, now, what indeed should it do? Certainly number 2 is going to wave its hands around. And I think if Terity, Narok, and Von Aston could make will saves, please.
If it's really important, sure.
Yep.
Very good.
Excellent. So it's only for one round. So your next round you'll be dazed, which will mean you can't take any actions for 1 round. Sorry, that's Terity and Von Aston. Number 3.
Narok path.
Yes. So it is unable to attack you, Narok, by instruction. And reckoning that Dahlgren's probably got things handled, it will move into attack Dex. And I don't think Dahlgren will get an attack of opportunity because it's too close to Dahlgren. Now, it tells me 29's a miss. Is that in fact the case, Dex?
So it's a giant,
Yes.
and I'm just out of reach. So yeah, that's a miss.
Because you're...
Because it's attacking me
because-
range.
But it's not its range. You are within its normal range of reach.
Remember, it's the bonus to he gets to any reach.
Any reach, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything...
If it was right next to him and attacked him, he would get the armor.
Yep, nope, all good then. Barrett, well, he's probably still a bit dazed. Terity is dazed. Dahlgren?
Oh boy. Alright. I just hope that people finish off 3, and I'm going to switch my attention to Priest 1. Alright. And since I'm hasted, yep, I am hasted.
Yeah, you, I believe you are. But I don't think, and Michael will tell me otherwise, that Vital Strike applies to your second extra attack.
Yes, it doesn't.
You don't get a second extra attack if you use Vital Strike.
I'm never playing Vital Strike again. It's fucking retarded.
It's a standard action to use Vital Strike, and you can haste on a full round action.
Yep. Alright.
So I'll bring that one back.
Yep, bring it back. Yeah, Vital Strike's crap.
It's really good for lower levels, but not so good higher.
Yeah, nah, never again. Never again! But thank you for the host.
Right, well. Let me see. So, Terity, you see a character appearing. You're sort of still rubbing your eyes with day. In fact, it appears shortly when it actually does something to you. And you're still sort of rubbing your eyes when you see this this character. Let me get its attacks. And I'm going to assume that is, given I wasn't able to address it in here, but it will become visible and looks something like this.
A Duros! Shit! That's not right.
Bounty hunt.
So just
And it, yes,
to confirm, the Juros can see invisible creatures.
This one certainly can. It has fired a pistol at you. Doing 19 points of damage. Which, if I had that on, 7. And it certainly says something about this'll teach you for doing what you did to Forest Marshal Garvik's only child, Terity. You're coming with me, dead or alive. And he does get a little bit closer to you. And anyone who has knowledge local or knowledge nobility can make a roll. Good God, knowledge local. So Von Aston, Narok, and Terity. Although your memory, Terity, may be a little bit hazy, but Forest Marshal Wesleyan Garvik is the newly elected leader of Nurmathas, which is a nearby nation, and he is, as many people are, very protective of their children. And it may or may not be a surprise to you that Terity may have been doing things to the Forest Marshal's only child or not, whether willingly or perhaps unwillingly. But clearly has attracted this bounty hunter.
Do I remember these interactions?
I would imagine you could make a... what would a memory be? An intelligence check?
I think it should be wisdom, shouldn't it?
Wisdom, fair enough. Wisdom, aware of your surroundings, whichever's better.
It's the same.
Terry, you don't think there was anything. I mean, not unusual for you, I suspect, is that occasionally you've had to leave many places very quickly when other people don't like the affections being shown to you. But from your point of view, everything was mutual. You weren't. I don't think you've ever demonstrated that you force people to do things. It's always by your own natural charm. But clearly, Gavik took exception to this.
Cool.
But I'm sure that this character, who's known as Bad Cane, says as he looks at you, "I know what you're thinking. Did I fire 5 shots? 1 shot? Who knows? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But this being a powerful handgun, I could blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question, Terity. Do I feel lucky? Or do you, punk?"
I do.
It's Narok, go. Unless you've got an immediate action, Terity, while dazed.
It says no action, so I don't even think I can do that.
Narok.
Alright, so I am going to put out of some of the danger because he's focusing on two hits. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it wouldn't be any more than 2. Hasn't dropped it yet, so he'll use his hasted attack. And
It's a hit.
Hit. Oh. Bit of a
Someone's going to steal that kill.
boo.
Von Aston.
I'm thinking about doing a Von Aston move here. You're alright, Dahlgren. You can tear it. You can tank it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So Sorry, dude. Hope your reflex is good.
Does it
I'm
look
not
like it?
convinced Dahlgren's known for his superb reflex.
Hide behind the temple guardsman. Oh, and then
Alright. Do I have to roll, or did you?
Yes,
force
Derek,
me?
normally I'd rather players be the master of their own destiny.
I forced it. Yeah, sorry. I should have let you roll it.
It's alright.
It's done the damage to you.
Oh boy.
But 2 temple guardsmen, 2 temple priests now. And I sort of hold my hand up with an apologetic look on his face.
I just hold my ribs and wince.
Dex.
And start sneezing from the cold.
Well, I mean, this sounds like it's a lawful action against Terity, so I don't know if I should help. I'll spring attack. Broing.
That is a miss.
His armor's too powerful.
Temple Priest 2. Well, that seems a little bit unnecessary to do, really.
Is it?
Why not? So I think, given that around, let me see, Dex, I'm going to need to put on Fatigued onto you. And I think I will say what Von Aston's done, Fatigued onto Von Aston. And
Looking after me.
yeah, I think it's the degree of concentration, perhaps. You will need to. You will need to. You will need to make, and that wasn't that good. You see a ray strike you from this this guy here, and you'll need to make a fortitude save.
Who did it strike, sorry?
Von Aston, sorry.
Oh, shitty. I think this is the karma coming back.
Oh, no. You are now upgraded to exhausted, Von Aston.
So does fatigued go off me and only exhausted replace it?
Well, I mean, exhausted is effectively a higher level 1.
Yeah, but you've got.
You're
two
saying
and a
dual
4.
effect. Yep,
Yeah.
I will remove fatigued. There we go. Terity, you are able to act.
And that I do.
Well, if I'd thought about that, actually, I think Von Aston couldn't act because you were dazed, were you? No, that was around before. Good point. Yep. Or was it? I can't remember. It doesn't matter now. Go on, Terry.
I cast D-Door.
Like that.
Fair enough. Who do you take with you?
No one.
Bit story walking hell.
Nobody can see that I've gone. Except for one bastard.
Well, in fact, 2, because you'll find the giant could see you as well.
Then as a move action, I pull a potion out of Cure Serious for next round.
Okay. Dahlgren.
Alright. I am dropping Heartsphere, pulling out the Arcane Hammer, and stepping up.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have a whack, obviously.
Off.
Yep.
Well, you've got a full round plus your haste, so what's however many hits that is.
I am... Alright, so let's... So I can actually have... If I take that off... I do love doing damage. It's a tough one. But I'm sticking with damage. I'm having 1. Yep, I have to do it. Alright.
That is a hit.
Be gone!
And you notice the screams from the giant as its normal giant face returns. As you feel this spirit is taken away from it. And an ordinary giant is left there.
Naroik sticks his middle finger up in a wave goodbye.
So this guy says, "Damn it," and he
randomly died.
No.
Okay. So I'm just trying to help. I know DM is really difficult and stuff, so I'll just throw some ideas out every now and then.
In my head, it's like that movie Jumper. Activates the machine that opens that portal and he follows it through the door.
Yes, he's going to need to step back and also vanish, since his quarry has temporarily eluded him. Narok.
Just, please.
Yes!
That is a critical hit. A hit and a critical hit. Which kills the giant.
And that's just for Bigglesworth.
Well, you get the feeling he's gone.
But still, he's venting. He's venting through arrow throwing. And then he lays down on the ground because he's tired.
Move.
Has anyone seen Terity?
You haven't seen Terity for a while. He went invisible. You heard those words as if the person was talking to Terity. You certainly heard him talking about Forest Marshal Weslin Gavik, and you know who that is. Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, shall we do what we can to heal up? Because I think I should nap stack on us as well, where we get additional latent healing for every 2 hours, like an overnight rest.
Okay,
That's
so
one modifier.
we're out of combat. We're letting that guy go. Is that what's happening?
Well, there's no one left. You killed the giants, and the other guy had disappeared, stepped back and disappeared, Dex.
I mean, we could have exploded the area that he was in.
True.
Oh, sorry, I was busy. Alright.
Terity's looking after himself. Miles away.
And then I run into the room ready to cast my only range spell, but can't find my target.
But aren't you invisible?
Yeah. But I didn't know the guy left, so that's what I would have done. That's what I had.
But we
planned.
didn't. What I was meant was we didn't know you ran back into the room.
No, but for the benefit of Andrew.
Fair enough.
Yes.
You also don't know that I'm taking care of myself, and you mentioned that.
Well, let's check the giant pools of blood to see if there's footprints leading out, to see if the guy actually did leave.
Yeah, agreed.
Actually, not a bad idea.
Okay.
Oh, do I have bad ideas all the time, do I, Naroke? Thanks.
This is not one of those. What's so difficult to understand?
Comme ça.
Barrett, can you move up to there, please?
Oh, yes, Barrett can move up to there.
And then I activate Dahlgren. Do you want to move up there as well?
He's going to cone a coldness. Don't trust him.
Where do you want me? Over here? Or?
Yeah, there's good enough.
Alright.
And then, actually, I'm going to, run a wall of ice along there. So we've basically blocked the exit completely. And we can move in.
Hang on. Do you mean there you've blocked yourself on the exit side of the room?
Correct. So all of us are tucked away on the exit side.
Yes.
And there is a little way around the far end, but we can move through methodically, I think, then.
So you're going to be in this area here eventually. Is that right?
That's what I'm setting up as an opportunity for us to do.
Like, is this because you're trying to trap that dude, or is this something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have rolled a spellcraft check to see how that guy disappeared.
It is possible.
I wasn't focused on him at the moment. Trying to kill Bigglesworth.
Nuake, you do remember this, and Terry, but there might have been some confusion. It was a bard, but it could have been you, or it could have been this guy, but we're not quite certain.
Not
so
my
similar.
arch nemesis.
Who is equally adept at seducing women, apparently.
That's right.
He is.
Maybe he doesn't have quite as broad a field as Terry.
I think to myself about the perfection that God created when they created Grimble, and I am envious.
It's Grumble's accent that gets you, isn't it?
In addition, I'm going to cast Knapsack on everyone.
Can you heal yourself at all, Terry? Or do you need some healing from me?
I'll see what Knapsack does first.
Knapsack is basically...
Oh, that's the 2 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll exhaust some healing on myself, Andrew.
Okay. So noting, though, that you still haven't had that long rest yet, unless Derek Von Aston's spells provide that rest.
No,
So
it just optimizes, for lack of a better word, your rest regeneration. So that the exhausted, because I'm exhausted, I need 2 hours, I think, to go from exhausted to fatigued, and I'm assuming 2 hours to go from fatigued to fine.
Right.
Well, you can all make perception checks.
Well, stabbing that book really pissed him off, didn't it? Good stuff.
Wonder if we can find some other stationery that we can abuse.
And I can puncture. Yeah.
So I think everyone would note you see a giant figure appear in the doorway holding a white flag saying, "May I parley with you?"
Strip off naked first.
Surely we don't have to resort to
Yeah, and make it sexy.
Yeah. And,
Walk down the corridor like you're on a catwalk.
you must be Terry. Your afflictions are well known.
Afflictions.
Just say he's a real freak. What do you...
What?
Diplomacy. He says, the king has a proposal for you. If...
We know. Sacrifice Barrett.
No. In fact, what we will ask of Barrett is that he does not destroy this place so that we can continue living here. But for that, he will keep quiet from the storm tyrant that you are this far. We will let you rest, and there is someone else you must deal with, or they will pursue you. And after that, you can rest again before we show you where the storm tyrant's citadel is and provide passage to nearby without alerting him, so he does not get away. We will end, or the king will end his business with the Storm Tyrant if you agree not to destroy this place. But otherwise, we will be compelled to stop you to the best of our ability, and that may mean the Storm Tyrant gets further away from you.
Walk up behind Terity and whisper, like in his best whispering. Tell them we need to have a good night's rest and a think, and when we're fully rested, we'll let them know.
Andrew, I rolled a sense motive.
Yes.
And then I say, you'll receive our answer in approximately 4.5 hours when we've continued our rest.
We understand. And it shuts the door. In fact, it can't do that because the door's not there anymore. And it wanders off.
Does it awkwardly place the broken door back in the gap?
Sorry.
And then it clunk on the ground.
As it kowtows backwards out of the
Please let that happen. That would be just the bomb.
Yes, it tries to do that.
Nice.
All right. Now I can do night's rest if you are happy for that to happen.
Yep, we're all healed, so... Yep.
Oops. That's there. Boom.
Beautiful. Alright.
Excellent.
Oh, the gunslinger arrested us.
Ooh.
Thanks, buddy. He tuck us
Yeah, I
in.
think I'm still,
Oh.
whatever reason, tapped onto him.
Rest and diddle from a distance.
Can you remove exhausted off me, please?
The conditions I need to remove, I think, from a few people, but not Terra D, Dahlgren.
Based off that dude turning up, I want to do spell swap.
I mean, so what are we doing about the Giant's offer? What's...
Well, I believe he was speaking the truth. So I don't see why we shouldn't.
But will Baron be really upset?
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, it sucks to do this type of thing with him not here.
That's right. Oh, well.
I mean,
Well,
so-
We
So
we can only talk for ourselves.
yeah, that's
Nah.
right. Our main purpose is to stop the Storm Tyrant. If-
so
yeah, go.
If we stop...
so
Go.
And what?
no, I don't want it now.
Fair enough.
I just carved Roke's name into the butt of one of these giants.
Sure, why not?
Angrily.
Aggressively.
In annoyance. In frustration that no one's listening to him.
If we
Well,
stop to fight every giant, we are no better than them.
Also,
We aren't better than them. We've literally been killing every giant we've seen. I mean,
Naroke's been pretty happy about it, to be honest. Like,
do we have the moral high ground?
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Von Aston. You're exactly who I was talking to.
Naroke's like, well, you know, we can't control the actions of each other, but we can agree to do something. And if Baron, at the end of this all, as we're walking away, just decides to jump into the mountain and bring it down, then that's on him. Wink. Wink. Subtle. I'm being subtle. He, because you know, he has the charisma of 7, so you know.
Yep.
And he just steps away and goes to the back of the room.
I hate to say it, but it's going to be a lot easier, and we'll still achieve the same objectives by taking their deal. and getting shown where the Storm Tyrant is, and then taking them down.
Yeah.
You know,
I
these
mean,
guys are going to break their alliance and not pillage the outside world. That's what we came here to prevent anyway.
I mean, there's still a chance they're lying, yeah?
Of course.
It'll be very slim. I am good at what I do.
Okay.
Do we have any info, or historically, do they keep their word? The fire giants?
I mean, they're literally turning on the Storm Tyrant to help us. Like, I don't know.
That's true. That's not a good.
That's what I mean.
That's true, but they are more inclined to protect their own than other types of giants.
But if they have a history of betraying things, then
Well, then we'll come back in a couple of levels and fix their wagons.
We'll just send Baron back up.
I haven't seen any wagons.
alright. At the moment, I think we can
Because they crushed them all.
failsafe, can't we? Since he's part of the mountain, we can just put him in here as a failsafe.
Leave him in here.
He's still a bit dazed. He'll
Planted
walk
weapon.
along with you guys.
Roger. Well, what do you reckon, Terry? You seem to have gotten a good read on them. What do you think?
Well, I believe them. I don't know what the acts have been of these individual fire giants, and whether it's whether they need to be judged for that against the small people or not. The light.
We've been doing quite a bit of judging lately.
Well,
you know.
because that's true. They have originally sided with the Storm Tyrant.
Yep.
I mean, wasn't there like literally hundreds of them, and we've killed like 20 or whatever? So why are they this terrified to be like, we're going to betray our leader and all that rubbish?
Because we're going to get them all.
Probably because we're the only group of small people that have made it this far into their home.
Also the fear of no rogue.
The fear of the rogue.
And the fear of this, and I point to Heartspit.
And I mean, we blew the tunnel, so if we rest too much here, they're going to unblock it and have hundreds of them come through.
Well, that being the case as well, yes, they know where we are. Clearly, we're, sort of trapped, sort of not. But you're right; they could just send in as many as they wanted to crush us, if they so desired. So, would it be smarter just to take the deal, get the information we need, and just continue on our way?
You're telling Barrett when he wakes up.
Well, Baron's awake, but he's still in a bit of a daze.
he has his moments where he just stands there with his mouth open.
Comes out the corner of his mouth.
He's fire blighted.
Yeah, let's take the deal before they clear that passage and fucking swamp us. Probably.
Narek agrees.
All right, let's do it.
Even though it pains him, but he will do it.
Oh, as long as none of them get possessed by Bigglesworth and fucking turn on us partway through this.
That couldn't happen.
Then they're fucked. They're gone. But as soon as that happens, game on, Mole.
Well, if it does happen again, then I know how to dispel Bigglesworth out of whatever giant is possessing, so we'll just go for that one and take a whack.
Kill the giants, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, diplomats.
Let's go. Ah!
We've got to wait for him to return, yeah? Like we...
Oh, do we?
Yep.
Well, he's here. Here's Gervis, the one of the fire giant nobles, who says, so what have you decided?
Before we tell you our answer, I just have a question. Does the name Bigglesworth mean anything to you?
He does indeed. He has provided some counsel to our king. He appeared not long ago, but he seemed to be seeking something from within the mountain itself. But I believe he has found that, and our king is certainly asking him to leave. But he is a difficult character to deal with, so we've learnt. And he seems to have his own history with the Storm Tyrant. If I miss my guess, I suspect he will be seeking to join the Storm Tyrant or continuing whatever experiments someone such as him carries out.
Is he still,
But I do believe... Sorry?
is he still within the mountain?
I believe he is still around, but I think he had obtained what he was after. But I can't answer that for certain. He has mentioned his son and apparently bringing him home.
Narok moves right to the front to listen better.
So
He says he's a bit wayward and he needs to apply some discipline to his son, as often fathers may want to do.
Fucking wayward.
Fucking
Geriatric.
what?
Carry on, wayward son.
Fucking geriatric
Did you
retard.
ask what happened to the son's mother?
No. It doesn't give off the sort of vibes that he's someone you really want to engage with on that sort of stuff. He mainly deals with King Triterion. But I know he has been down to the depths of this mountain and taken something from there, but I know not what.
Could you take us to him?
I don't know where he's currently staying. He seems to have an area that none of us, unless King Triterion knows, have been in the mountain. And as I said, he may have left. I do understand he got one thing. But certainly King Triterion will guarantee you that the Fire Giants will do their best to protect you while you're here if you take this deal. Though there are two creatures that will not accept our offer and will try and stop you, and you will need to fight them before leaving. But if you are successful, we will protect you and give you an area of rest and ensure that the Storm Tyrant does not know that you are coming towards him.
And these creatures.
What are these creatures?
We understand they are the Queen of the Frost Giants and her ally. She seems a somewhat... a smell about her, somewhat like your friend gesturing towards you, Von Aston.
Oh.
What dead things?
And what can you tell us about her ally? What does it look like?
It looks like a horse, part frost giant, part horse, but with its head missing. In fact, I think it might carry its head around with it in one of its hands.
Can we roll a knowledge check on that, Andrew?
You probably have already rolled your knowledges in the past, but you do remember fighting that within the Skier Guard, within the tomb of Skier Cutler. And you would expect he's referring to Skier Cutler, and he can even use that name, Queen Skier Cutler, and that it is the Decapitant Lord, which was the creature in a large room that charged. Might have been Barrett who was first in there as a horse. Yeah.
Then distempled Barrett at the top of the dais.
Well, I mean, they're NPCs, so they wouldn't have leveled up, so this should be easy.
Well, we accept your generous
Is that how that works?
offer.
Excellent. All right. Well, if you're ready, follow me.
Do you know if they happen to be carrying level-appropriate treasure?
This is just stupid.
I tell him we like to seal deals with a handshake.
Sure.
And
Have you got one of those zapper things on your hand?
I use my pointer finger to gently stroke the palm of his hand.
His eyes widen a bit. So it is true what I've heard. That bounty hunter said something about you being unstoppable with people, Terry.
Would you like to delay this by a couple of minutes?
I'm afraid I'm under the orders of the king.
I let go of his hand in disgust.
And he heads off this way. Down the tunnel. I mean, I
No,
can
it's
move you all
us.
to the room. Let me
It's
just
just
move
us.
you.
Yeah, please.
There you go.
Too lazy to walk themselves.
Oh, good haul.
Indeed. And can I add...
All have initiative rolls. No.
Oh, they're red. We've been tricked.
Yeah, they're not. There's things down there. At the moment.
It's on the table, Terry.
He's running down the table because he wants to be first to have a chat. And a fondle.
No, that's a power move. He's slowly walking through all the food they've got on the table, staring at them.
I just kicking it off.
Kicking it off.
Like, you know, like an angry cat. Just sort of walks up and just like, casually flicks it off.
Establishing
Look-
dominance.
Yeah, looks away when it happens.
On the catwalk, yeah. I shake my little tush on the catwalk. And I get to the end of the night. Grab both
Yeah,
my
look-
boobies and I say, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my mithril shirt. What do you think about that?
Not much.
Then I
Not
then I
much.
bow. A swooping bow.
Rourke walks over, sits down across from Von Aston, gives Von Aston the nod, and then just sort of leans on the table on his hand, is watching Terry do his shit. Because it's funny as.
Well, you get down there, but you do note that there is the Queen. One of her
No longer
sisters
on the catwalk. No longer
flying,
on the catwalk. I'm walking
and the
away.
decapitant lord. And if you could roll initiative,
Oh.
they will. They haven't moved though. The king says, "Please, please." When I lower my goblet, you may start your hostilities. But dear Narokians, if you are successful, you may rest here before assaulting the Storm Tyrant's citadel, and I will have no further part with the Storm Tyrant.
I ask
For haste.
Queen.
Dear Cutler,
You got one?
Yeah. What
the fuck is that?
is your quarrel worth dying for?
I am already dead. Revenge is all.
I tried. That was the best I had.
Yeah, you got us there. Oh well.
Now, it's up to you guys. You guys can effectively have moved all together if you wish, or you can be where you are, and we can commence the combat.
That's primary ignition.
I'll flee back with Terry.
I'm going under the table this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind this seat.
Alright. What are these things?
This would probably be a good time for me to do something interesting.
But obviously, we haven't commenced yet. You're just moving around. Everyone's still effectively friendly.
Can we have a toast to this combat?
Well, the king thinks that is an excellent idea to toast the combat.
Do one of you guys want to drink from the drinking horn of bottomless valor?
Yeah, who has that?
Oh.
I've got it. I've been carrying it around. But it's probably better for other people to use it, not me.
I mean, certainly the queen can, and you'll notice, the liquid spill out of her insides, one would imagine.
No, I'm not giving her our magic drink. So it's if somebody drinks from it, it has several charges. So how many charges does it hold? It holds 3 charges. So if you have one, It lasts for a minute and gives you D8 temporary hit points. If you drink 2 charges, you get D8 plus 5 temporary and enlarged for 5 minutes.
Ooh.
And if you drink all 3, so if you drain the horn, you get D8 plus 10 temporary hit points, enlarged for 10 minutes, and gain the benefits of heroism.
Dahlgren, drain his horn.
Alright, come on, bring it here. Let me drain your horn.
Yeah. So I'll hand him the horn so he can take a big drink.
I'm
Alright.
gonna take the whole thing.
So the decapitant lord from memory looks like that.
No,
Yep.
fuck.
The sister, which I don't quite have one, is bathed in sickly green flames that some of you might remember started you burning with this green flamed
Bake
look.
or something. Is that what you? Oh, no.
One of the
No.
creatures that looks like it can fly is a corpse with hideously elongated legs and a bow made of bone. That I might remember this time everything that it actually does. And the queen looks like that.
Hmm. She needs a sandwich. She's looking
Well-
a bit thin.
She's been dead for a while.
It's scrawny.
Oh, I've coded the horn up if you want me to just chuck it on you.
Yep. Cheers, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you already have it operating, Von Aston? I suspect not, because you'd rested. So no, if it's not, then you need to commence that in your initiative.
Sorry, is that the drinking horn stuff, or is that something else?
No, sorry, that was Von Aston in his
Okay,
question.
yeah.
Yep. But you've suggested a plausible have a toast, which entirely met with the king's approval.
Oh.
Whatever.
Thank you.
So
But
you
I get enlarged.
You're now embiggened.
Aha.
Uh,
Alright, beautiful.
well, Dahlgren, I might have to just. Where are you? Yeah, oops.
Yep.
All right. We're all good.
Yep.
This creature certainly takes to the air, and it is going to use its longbow.
It's yours.
To fire at Barrett. And miss with a horrible roll. And I assume everyone's got their armors on if needed.
Yeah.
He's not doing.
Yes.
I'm wearing everyone else's armor as well. Not playing
Narok, it is your go.
I am trying to cast a spell on myself. And I am going to cast Gravity
Ooh.
Bow,
Okay.
because now would be a good time to use it. And that's me.
Well, the
Fuck.
10, 30.
Favorite enemy.
So could you all make will saves, please?
Possibly, yes.
This is a fear effect, if that makes any difference.
Fear nothing but the things that are scary.
Let's see. So Dahlgren was obviously successful, which is probably not surprising. So that means I can put on there. Oops. Oh, sorry, Charity, you hadn't rolled before.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Right. So you also won't be affected. Is this in here? So let me see. That could have some effect on some people because they're going to be frightened, such as Narok,
No.
Von Aston,
Balls.
Dex. And
But I'm a rogue. How did I fail a will save?
unbelievable, isn't it?
At least you're not afraid of dead things like me.
Yes, which you know is going to mean you are going to flee, but I think you've been through this when Von Aston used this same sort of effect on the rest of you. Charity, you'll go.
Yes.
Take away the fear, little one.
Possibly the best person to go at this point in the initiative.
Don't think it is.
And he DDoS out of there.
Yeah, all of us on top of the fire giant king. We fucking kill him.
That would flip the script.
That's what you get for cooperating.
So Andrew, can I see it in my friend's eyes that they're frightened?
Yeah, I think it's an instantaneous effect because I think they drop whatever they're holding, and so they've dropped whatever they're holding, and you know everyone other than Dahlgren is going to run. But at this, it would look as if they would run in that direction.
And I'll touch Von and cast Unshakable Seal, which he could, on his turn, dismiss Unshakable Seal to get rid of the fear effect.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ready my legs to try and chase whoever runs after to do the same.
Right, well,
Oh, and I started Bardic Performance. Oops. It's a swift action.
this creature is going to fly in your direction, Terity. Dream out. We can't have you doing that, little one. Von Aston,
Can I defrighten myself?
if what I understand, Michael, that's correct, I can take frightened off, yeah?
Yep.
Is that a standard or a move action? Or a full round?
No, it's just an immediate.
Okay.
Doesn't cost you anything.
So you would know, Von Aston, that it would look like Dex, Barrent, and Narok are still affected by fear.
Mm-hmm. Not much I can do about that. Unless I cast Hold Person on some people, which might not be good. Let's... Oh, yeah. Do some stupid shit. Can I tell that the Decapitant Lord, since he has no head, is an undead?
Absolutely, you would know that. They're all undead creatures, I think.
Yeah.
Are they... Sorry, would we know by now, since we fought them before, are they considered giants anymore, or just undead?
No, they're just considered undead.
Roger.
Balls.
I'm going to buy us time by moving up here to cast Chill Touch defensively.
But
So
that
I
will
assume-
provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to get Don't call him the Catapana. There. All for nothing.
I so agree with that comment.
Well,
That's the one.
I look at Dolgar and I say, at least if he's in front of us, he's not going to hit us with his spells.
Good point.
Now, I think from when you fought this thing before, you would know this has spell resistance. Just if that makes a difference.
It'll be what it'll be. I'll make a decision.
Come on, Leroy.
All right. Well, it hits you with its lance, and it only does 28. So, fire away.
Awesome. Alrighty, I am going to.
You have to do a spell resistance if it applies first.
Yeah, how do I force that?
I don't know whether you can, but
You can't.
you're a die 20 plus your level plus any bonuses you may have.
I'll just do a melee touch. Oh,
Well, that's
so that
a
was a spell resistance, I believe, the second one.
that's
Or it's a
well, only got
confirmed-
it did the automatic
resistance.
roll, saying it's a critical hit, which would be true if that
But
is
then-
necessary, and then you would need a spell resistance.
So he said the D20 plus.
Whatever your caster level is, and if you have a spell penetration feats.
Oh, I think I do. I do. So, spell pen. So. No. Alrighty. And if I'm casting a necromancy spell, do I get any? No.
Yep, you have succeeded in getting past its spell resistance.
Awesome.
So now whatever you're doing,
Forcing a will save on it. The chill touch.
success.
So it overcame it.
Yes, it did.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna get fucked up. So he just completely resisted the thou shalt flee from me. Dolgren!
Golarion,
Mm-hmm.
you would know that Dex, Barrett, and Narok are likely to be fleeing, but clearly Von Aston and Terity are like you, have not.
Roger. Alright. Alright. Just give me 2 seconds. I might save that. Alright, let's go. Bang bang.
That is a hit.
Alright, now. Let's go that. Oh. No more Bane, because we don't need it. Alright.
Yep,
Alright.
certainly done some impressive damage. Those guys don't need to do anything. Go Ski Cutler. She is going to simply move up as Dex. I think you've dropped your weapons and you are going to run towards the wall.
So I'm panicked.
You are frightened
Okay, then why did I drop my weapons?
Did you? Is that right? Okay. Well, if you, yep, no, you're quite right. Yep.
I'll
Yep.
run away though. I'll still
You're
run
right.
away.
Flee from the source of the sphere as best as it can. -2 on attack rolls. Blah blah blah. But you haven't dropped your weapon, so yep, excellent. There you go.
I'm afraid.
Barrett will likewise do that. This creature, it's going to move to here and continue attacking Barrett with its longbow. And it gets a critical hit, which is good. And it's possible that Barrett is going to be paralyzed.
You're telling him that, by the way.
He can listen to the recording. Well, it depends what he's sable, but I mean, he would he may have passed. Narok, you are running away, so sorry you haven't dropped everything. You will probably want to run towards Barrett in that direction if you can move yourself
10,
somewhere over
15, 20, 25, 30. Or is fleeing a double move?
No, it's
or
just a single. Don't move any
just
further.
a single.
Yep.
Running away.
Okay, the Decapitant Lord. Well, I'm not convinced it's going to fight Von Aston. But it did get one hit on Dahlgren. Bit of a disappointment. Charity.
I say, good job, Narok, in only being half scared. And I cast Unshakable Zeal on him. Continue my bardic performance. Forgot first round.
Okay. It is going to launch at you, Terity. A bolt. Which misses you. There's this green globe of fire comes very close to you but does not hit you. Von Aston.
I pull Narok
Sorry.
in front of me.
Yeah.
Hide behind the halfie.
Hey, I'm a halfie too.
So Von Aston, or as Von Aston may have temporarily left the building. Dahlgren.
Yes.
Andrew, just because it's 10:28 and Von Aston's not here, it's only 2 minutes. Did you want to hold? Derek just messaged.
He has
Suffocate
on Gear Cutler.
Defense.
We can certainly do that just before her go if he's... Otherwise, yes, we will wait there.
Yeah, the message I got was cast defensively, suffocate on Cutler.
Yeah, must have just missed out those words. Though I'm not certain how effective suffocate will be on something that's undead.
Yeah, so he's probably done it in a panic.
But that's okay. Dahlgren, you may as well just have your go, and I will put on Aston after you.
Roger.
And then, yes, we can start there. That is a hit.
Smash him, Dahlgren. Nice.
You have.
That's a brilliant roll.
All right. Well, let's leave it there at mid to near the end of round 2, with Von Aston to have his go next.
Thank you,
Thank you
gentlemen.
all.
Thanks, guys.
Fun out.
It is likely you'll go up a level next week at some point.
Level
It's
16.
like-
Nice. Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
I won't be here next week. I've got
Ah.
council. So
Council. Doesn't that mean you can play remotely though, Cole? More remote than normal?
I will endeavour to. But it all depends on how it all goes. But yeah. That's all right. It's easy. What he'd do is next cast Aspect of the Falcon on himself and then just throw arrows. But using fire arrows because they're frozen.
And you've got gravity bow, or you were going to do that?
Yeah, I've got gravity bows on.
Yeah.
Do you want to flip me through a text with what you of that? And...
Oh, if you want, yeah, you just run him like a machine gun.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm going to bolt, but I will talk to you later.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.